Do you remember everything you've been through? Do you recall the nights when you were at rock bottom, alone, exhausted, ready to give up everything? You've been through hell, man. You gritted your teeth. You've taken hits that many wouldn't have been able to handle. You walked in the dark when there was no light. You kept moving forward, even when nothing made sense anymore. And now that you've come this far, do you want to quit? Do you want to throw in the towel? I want to press pause because it's still hard. Do you think you've suffered all this for nothing? Do you really think you've bled, cried, and given it your all? It would be disheartening to ultimately find ourselves back at square one. Absolutely not acceptable. After everything you've endured and accomplished, there's simply no reason to give up now. Not after all the sleepless nights, not after all the keep going, even though you keep repeating yourself constantly. Not after fighting against everything that relentlessly tried to break you, and perhaps you're feeling very tired. Maybe you have genuinely reached your absolute limit. But you're not finished, you're still standing. But that's all that matters, because deep down, you know it. You know, that would be a betrayal. This applies not to others, but to yourself only. To the version of you that has fought up to here. This speech isn't a caress, it's a reminder. It was a sudden and unexpected shock, precisely the kind of message you wish you had heard before giving up everything. So just stay there, listen until the end. Because by the time you reach the end of this video, you'll vividly recall the reasons you initially began, ensuring that you'll never feel the urge to give up again. Are you really thinking about giving up right now? Seriously, do you truly intend to turn back and abandon your efforts after you've already walked barefoot on these extremely hot, painful coals? You have spent sleepless nights with a heavy heart, messed up head, empty stomach, and full of rage? You know what you've been through. You know what you've sacrificed. You've buried dreams, turned your back on people, worried about comfortable situations to build something that resonates for you. And today, because it's still hard, we persevere. Think about giving it all up. Remember your beginnings, the moments when no one believed in you. There was a time when you were completely all alone, with just an idea in your head, a burning flame in your heart, and no certainty at all. You did it with zero guarantee, zero plan B, just your instinct and your determination. And do you really want to abandon that? You want to abandon the version of yourself that got up even when it was pouring in your mind every day? You want to betray the one who said, "I will hold on even when the whole universe tells me to collapse"? Do you understand why things are tough today? Because you're at a threshold. You're not on the edge of the void. You're on the verge of a higher level. And this level wants to test your loyalty. It wants to know if you were serious when you said you'd go all the way. You didn't endure all that to turn back now. Every tear shed, every pain endured, every silence kept, all that exists remains. It wasn't meant to end here. It was to forge you. You have to realize it. Your story isn't simply ordinary. You're not just trying or attempting, but you have survived experiences so profound and deeply challenging that you don't even talk about them anymore. Because you've learned to take it, to move forward, to pretend that it's okay. Even when you were in pieces, holding on well when everyone would have let go, built in the shadows, not that others shone in the void. Say no to easy pleasures to say yes to a greater path. And do you honestly believe that taking this particular path will allow you to move forward without experiencing any pain? No, my brother, every single step you take costs you something valuable. The more you advance, the more it becomes increasingly expensive, but it's ultimately more costly. The more it's precious. Do you want to let it go now? Do you want to sell back your freedom for a few hours of rest? Take a moment to reflect upon your past self, the child you once were, and all that you have accomplished, even during times when you felt lost, broken, drained. You put your heart into it. You invested time, you put pieces of yourself into this journey. So no, you certainly didn't invest all that effort just to surrender at this very moment now. You did all that so as to remind yourself during moments exactly like this one. You were made to go all the way. Please listen to me carefully, because what you're experiencing right now isn't merely a wall in your path. Instead, it's a test, and this test always comes at the worst possible moment. When you're already tired, when you've run out of fuel, when you feel like no one understands you. But let me tell you one thing, if you're still standing, it's because you're not finished. And if you're not finished, you have no right to give up. Do not do that at this moment. Do not do that right here. Not after all that effort. You may feel like you're not moving forward at all, but know that such feelings are normal. Progress isn't always visible. Sometimes it's just surviving one more day. Sometimes getting up is exactly what you need when wishing to disappear. Sometimes it's about holding on without any applause or recognition, but do you want to know a secret? It's in those challenging moments that you truly build yourself and grow stronger. Not when everything is going well, not when you're inspired, when you're at your limit, but you still move forward. And that respect, you can't buy it, you can't learn it from a book. I can't expect it from others, you have to earn it yourself. You want to be proud of yourself? Then stop looking for motivation. Ensure that you remain loyal and committed to your own unique journey in life. Take a moment to catch your breath and rekindle your inner fire. We must find the strength needed to accomplish everything today. Take a step, just one step forward today, and tomorrow, take another step forward, and another one. You'll see progress. After a while, you're not the same person anymore. More fragile, more unstable. It's solid, constant, respectable. And I am telling you right now, without holding anything back, absolutely no one will come to rescue you. No one will hit pause so you can breathe. No one will carry your dreams for you. You want the life you imagined. Rebuild it, suffer for it, and get back up for it, even when you feel like you have nothing left to give. You don't need everything in your life to be perfect at all times. You just have to hold on. And every time you feel like giving up, repeat this to yourself. I didn't do all that to stop here, because you didn't sacrifice everything to become ordinary. You didn't go through hell to lay down your arms now. You didn't survive all this mess to abandon Ami parkour. Do you want to respect what you've been through? Honor it with your persistence. Pay tribute to your efforts by going all the way. Show that everything you've been through hasn't weakened you. It has armored you. And now you have to prove it, not tomorrow. Now, do you want to give up? Really? After everything you have endured, you are now prepared to completely ruin everything? It seems you are willing to discard months, years, and all those silent struggles of sacrifice, discipline, progress, just because it gets hard. So listen carefully. Difficulty is not a wall, it's a passage, a narrow corridor you must go through to deserve what's waiting on the other side. This long, dark corridor is exceedingly cruel, as it remains severely cold. It makes you doubt. It isolates you. You hear voices telling you, it's over, you won't make it. You're not made for this. You have a choice. Either listen to these voices or remember who you are. You're not the type who stops at the first storm. Not the one who retreats when the path becomes slippery. She is certainly not the one who has survived all those hardships only to give up now. Not made for turnarounds. Not made for plan Bs. Not made for seeing what life has in store for you. It is specifically designed to impose your own reality upon others, to build it, defend it, and earn it successfully. You didn't do all that to please others. You didn't do all that to get validation. Why did you do all that, putting in so much effort only to doubt your own legitimacy? She did it because you had a creative vision, because you had a lifelong dream. No, you have an important responsibility. You must finish what you started and effectively show this world your unique surroundings, your meaningful past, and most importantly, yourself fully. That you will go all the way, even when you are feeling tired, even when you find yourself alone, and even when you have doubts. Because that's what being great is, not being perfect. Being able to continue when you want to give everything up. And if not a single person believes in you today, it's absolutely okay. Believe in yourself for them, and soon, they will see what you built while they doubted. So now, you must brace yourself and grit your teeth. Please straighten up your posture and continue moving forward. You didn't do all of that to quit at this moment.